Academics is tethered trash. I mean, he's already a culture vulture, just because he's black and, via, basically in the black space for the most part, he's a tether. He's really from Jamaica. But his claim to fame is really just trolling and instigating. But he's at it again, putting out false information to cause an intentional frenzy, among fans of Anthony Joshua and just people that follow boxing. All he had to do, which he intentionally put it out, everybody knows that it's very easy to, basically verify certain information. But he did it just to get a lot of attention and a lot of views by intentionally lying, because that's what he did. Intentionally lying, saying that Anthony Joshua was killed. And everybody knew that Anthony Joshua was not killed. He survived with minor injuries, pretty much. We all know that he lost 2 friends. That was made available. Everybody reported that he was okay. From Ticket TV to me to Willie D to everybody. I think Urban Politics reported it. Everybody put out the accurate and precise information that Anthony Joshua was in fact alive, and it was proven that he was alive. We saw the footage of him getting pulled out of the car, but then this dude, just so he can gain some steam and get people listening to him and following him and watching him and, making some money by putting out intentionally false information. This is how you get lawyers involved. And he shouldn't be doing that. Anthony Joshua is going through enough, but dude is a clown. He's a clown. He's an intentional punk ass, coon ass clown. Just like I remember a few years ago where he was sitting up there saying he don't have no problem with his white non-black friends saying the N-word. Like you the gatekeeper, like you the authority of who can say it. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, and I done made this very clear. Everybody knows how I feel about non-blacks saying that word. I can't police everybody, but you better not refer to me as the N-word, because there will be consequences and repercussions. And don't come on here talking that, oh, you guys are sensitive. Get out of here. Because every time we return fire when somebody say something about us, then all of a sudden you guys are crying. You guys trying to go to the extreme and stuff, trying to fuck with people's channels and the money and all that kind of stuff. So you don't want to have that conversation with me. You don't want to play them games with me. And like I said, for that dude to just sit up there and he told a straight up lie. But then to try to disguise it as he was concerned, he tried to say, oh, the people that filmed the 2 people that, lost their lives in the car. Man, shut up, dude. The problem with you is you try to basically run a distraction video by trying to condemn the people. Listen, that happens. In this day and age, that happens. If we got to see Kobe Bryant's autopsy pictures, which unfortunately I saw them, then this isn't any indifference. And that's just real talk. But that's what this dude does. He is a clown. He is a clown. Look who he associates himself with. He's a compulsive Kendrick Lamar hater. He hangs around a lot of clowns, and then he loves the smell of his own shit, trying to say, oh yeah, I put mainstream radio out of business. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Your claim to fame is trolling and instigating and lying. What you always do. That's what you do. You told a flat out lie. You told a flat out lie. Everybody knew that Anthony Joshua did not die. We saw the footage of him being pulled out of that vehicle. It was a miracle that he did survive, but it was well documented that he was alive. Tupac would never be around nobody like Academics. He wouldn't even respect a dude like Academics. And then this and Nipsey didn't like Academics because Academics, he's a disrespectful bitch, a disrespectful tether. When Nipsey Hussle When Nipsey Hussle lost his life, he put out a blog saying Nipsey Hussle gets shot in the head. That's what he put out. Nipsey Hussle gets shot in the head, and then this is why he doesn't go to Los Angeles without security. This is why everybody is on his helmet, because he does stuff like this. Yeah, he does. Like I say, Tupac wouldn't even deal with somebody like Whackadimics because he would see him as a clown. He probably would lay his grooming hand down to Whackadimics, just like Nipsey Hussle checked him. Everybody was already upset about what had happened to Nipsey Hussle, but here he comes trying to capitalize and just putting up some shock jock blog about dude, show respect. And then at the end of the day, the dude is a master simp. He's a master simp. This nigga sat up there and let a bitch steal like $500K from him, and he didn't do nothing about it. Then he sat up and I think was with another hoe that had a friend that basically tried to set him up and had some people run up in his house. Didn't do nothing to them. So why would anybody respect a bitch ass nigga like him? Oh yeah, what's up, Drew? Yeah, not to mention that we saw him trying to groom a youngster, and the dude made it apparently clear that, hey, I'm under 8A, I'm 15, man. You ain't supposed to be tough. He got away with that. So that's what I'm saying. These dudes don't have no journalistic integrity. You supposed to be a journalist, you supposed to be a blogger, you supposed to be a media member. At the end of the day, I don't do that type of stuff for clicks and views. I don't put out false information. One thing about me, anybody that follows my channel know that I carefully do research before I put out anything. And I always say, if I'm not sure, I'll say allegedly, or I say I will do more information. This is what I have right now. That's called respectable, and journalistic integrity. A lot of people don't have that. And Whackadimics definitely doesn't have that. Dude is the epitome of black trash. He really has no talent whatsoever. He ain't no different. He ain't no different from them people that go around trying to prank people. That don't take no talent to sit up there trying to humiliate people and harass them for clicks and views and money. He ain't no different from them prank people, and I can't stand them people. I couldn't believe that he sat up there and put that intentional false information out about AJ. Everybody knew AJ was fine. I appreciate that. I just couldn't believe that I just couldn't believe that he told a flat out lie. Everybody knew that AJ was alive and well. Now he may be traumatized. I'm pretty sure that AJ is gonna need some therapy, and he probably gonna need a chiropractor. That's those type of car accidents. The effects sink in later. I seen what that like, and it's already a conspiracy theory about what actually happened and how the tire allegedly, popped, because that's what they're saying. I've been saying that Whackadimics was, I don't even consider dudes like him part of the community. People got to understand, just because you black doesn't mean you're not a culture vulture. He doesn't respect this culture. And the thing is, he has the wrong type of followers. He has the wrong type of people that follow him. Because like I said, who is you on authority on who can say the N-word and who can't? Like I said, you non-blacks better not try it with me. Because you might, I ain't going to say, I'm going to be cool, but I'm going to tell you, my reaction ain't going to be what you think. That's real talk. Just saying, dude is a full clown. He's a full clown. And at the end of the day, that's just horrible what he did. He just told a flat out lie. He has no respect for nothing. But like I said, his claim to fame is trolling, instigating, starting shit, hanging around, snitches and all that kind of stuff. Like, hating on Kendrick Lamar. Listen, I'm gonna say this again. Drake, his music is trash. This shows you where hip hop is now. If you think Drake is an all-time great, Drake ain't even top one. It doesn't matter how many streams he gets and all that stuff. Listen, Avatar is the most profitable movie ever made, if I'm not mistaken, at least top 3. And Avatar was trash. Once you got past the special effects, it wasn't really nothing. It was just a typical white savior type of theme and cartoon-like form. So I'm just keeping it a buck. Just because it's the highest grossing movie doesn't mean it's the best movie ever made. That doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean, like, for real. So I'm just keeping it 100. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, Drake's music is trash. It's trash. It's trash. When I say his music is, I'm talking about his music is hot buttered trash. His music is like sour milk. When you take, his music is trash. It just goes to show you that people don't got good taste in music this day and age. It just goes to show you that people's standards have minimized. I'm sorry. And there's something else I want to say about his music, but I don't want to get in trouble. But you already know, like, for real. And then Drake is fake too. Drake is a culture vulture. Drake is from that, just because he half black, he from that other community. There was videos of Drake saying that he really didn't at first consider himself black. He considered himself white because he used to refer to black people as the N-word with the ER. And he admitted that. He's wore blackface and all that kind of stuff. But these are the people that Whackadimics affiliate himself with. People like that. So, enough said. So, with that being said, I just wanted to put that out, but I'll be back later with more. Happy New Year to everybody. It's your boy Town. I'm out.